We recorded this video on the last day of Caltrain gallery car service. The gallery cars had electric lifts built into them. It's poetic that on the last day, the lift wasn't working.
In this video, we show how difficult it is for me to get on the train and how difficult it is for the conductor to get me on the train. Even though these are new electric trains, I cannot get on them by myself. I am rendered a passenger needing assistance. But if Caltrain had double boarding, I could roll right on the train and not experience the louder, longer, less convenient and more dehumanizing process it is today.
Alright, so here we are at Palo Alto Station. I'm standing on the mini high at the north end of the platform with the camera pointed north as a diesel Caltrain comes in. This is the last day of diesel Caltrain service. And here's the train passing us. And then it switches to Aubre's video, which is a little bit further south along the platform. Train is rolling in, it's coming to a stop.
I show that I'm in the boarding assistance area.
People are walking toward the train. Train is coming to a stop.
Now I have on screen the wait time to board. So I start the timer when the door is open. So other people are waiting for the people to come off the train, and then they can start going on. And so about 15 seconds pass until people can start getting on the train. And one of the people there points to indicate that the conductor is trying to get my attention. So I go all the way over, and he asks us where we are going. I think it's notable that where I board is so far from the so-called boarding assistance area.
Right, the boarding assistance area was at the northmost car, and we had to go to the next car south. Okay.
Now, by this time, everyone who was waiting for the train had by far gotten on the train already.
Yeah, everyone else is on the train. We can see down along the platform looking south. No one's getting on the train anymore. Now Aubre's waiting, and the conductor is deploying the motorized lift from the Caltrain gallery car, and now it's on the platform. Aubre's driving up onto the lift, and he's trying to operate the lift so that it can lift Aubrie up onto the train, but it's failing. And there's a little tiny bit at the edge of the lift that's supposed to flip up. That's the edge of the ramp kind of that she drives up onto, and it didn't flip up, which means the lift won't start lifting her.
Yeah.
So he tells her to get off the lift. Now she's off the lift, back on the platform. He's messing around with the lift longer.
One thing that we didn't point out when it was happening, I had a feeling something was going to go wrong because that flap at the edge of the lift was down even as the lift was coming out of the car. So usually that flap is supposed to start in the up position and only flip down when the lift touches the ground. But it was down the whole time, so something was
Yeah,
wrong.
so now he's messing around with the control box for the lift that's like on the side of the train, and then he comes over to the lift and he flips that little thing up, and he's kind of messing around with the lift more. He keeps kind of kneeling down to look at the lift in detail. and then standing up and then pushing at it.
He's using a tool to...
Oh yeah, from that control box he got a tool that allows him to manually operate the lift in some way.
Yeah. That kind of method of Aubrie.
He's using his foot to kick at part of the motorized lift. Climbing back onto the train and pressing some other button. We can see another train pulling into the station through the windows of this train on the other side, the northbound platform. Oh, actually, that train has left the station. That train stopped and got people off and on, and then left the station while this southbound train is just sitting there. He's back at the control thing. Okay, so he's moved the motorized lift back into the train. He's given up on using the motorized lift. And now he's heading over to the manual crank-operated lift that is stored on the platform. So I move in with the video here and show the motorized lift is just back into the train. And then I pan over and he's going and getting the manual lift way back there.
In his own little metal house.
Yeah, he's got to unlock that little house and get it out. And roll it all the way over.
Yeah, at this point we're hitting the 5-minute mark from when the door is open. He's all by himself today. Usually, 2 conductors.
And then the second that he moves the lift toward the train, someone's like, oh, this is the time that I need to get on the train, and that person's in the way. So the conductor is a little frustrated with that guy for trying to get on right then.
Yeah.
Okay, so he aligns the lift, he puts down the ramp, Aubrey's driving up onto the lift.
And it always bothers me how loud this lift is when the door slams on the floor.
Okay, now he's gonna crank the lift up. Oh, gotta...
It wasn't quite aligned.
Wasn't quite aligned. Gotta put his body into shoving that lift over a little bit to the left. Okay, now we're gonna crank the lift up.
I didn't notice it before. The guy's like hanging off the cord and bouncing it them down as he cranks.
His walkie-talkie?
Yeah. No, again. It's bouncing on the ground.
Okay, cranking. Okay, now it's up the top. And then he's gonna let down this other loud metal ramp. And it doesn't quite go down because the lift isn't quite aligned, so now... Okay, here we go. Aubree's finally rolling onto the train.
6 minutes and 15 seconds.
Okay.
Compared to everyone else in approximately 15 seconds.
So here we are. And now he's got to go store the ramp all the way back there.
And note the sooner that non-disabled mobility device sooner in the wheelchair area or this area. Alright, now we've arrived in Mountain View. And some people are trying to get on the train, but I'm there waiting. And then now they continue to start to get on this side and then just squeezes past me.
Very confused by you waiting in the vestibule area. Okay, so the conductor has gone over to the area where the manual lift is stored, and he's rolled it over across the really bumpy concrete on the platform. Now he's cranking it up to get it up to the level of the gallery car floor. Then he's got to let that little ramp down, the little bridge ramp down. And Aubree's rolling onto the lift. Okay, bridge is back up. Now he's gonna crank it back down.
Yeah. I'm by myself right now too. I usually have a partner, but he called in sick, so. But it's okay.
Okay, now he's gotta lower that ramp. Slam down onto the ground.
Thank you.
Aubree's off now, onto the platform.
And I asked her to kick them.
Yeah, he got a fist bump.
Because, yeah, I really appreciated. He had such a good attitude.
Yeah, he was great.
He didn't have to do all that by himself, had the lift behind, and when he let me on the lift, he did it with a smile. And
Yeah.
when we got on the plane, he said that getting me on was his first priority. And I point out here that the train was 10 minutes late on the signboard.
Yeah. He's gotta roll the lift all the way back to that little area.
Yeah. So, he had a great attitude. He worked so hard. But it shouldn't take him working so hard.
Yeah.
Ideally, I would have, I mean, we all have level boarding. So, my getting on the train wouldn't be such a lesser experience. Alright, now that I can the train go away.
Right now the diesel train slowly creeps away from the station. Revealing an electric train which still doesn't have level boarding.
Okay.